What's going on? How are you? Greetings and salutations. What I wanted to talk about right now is basically I want to send a message to my black people, because I'm black. You can't see me right now, but I'm black. I'm driving. I don't want to cause no accidents or nothing holding up a phone to my face. But I'm black. And politically, I want to send a message to all of my black people in this country, because we have to wake up. Traditionally, we're not, we're not very educated in politics, as a people. And I don't think that's just as a people. I think that's overall, in the country, period. But it's just more of, more other races are actually, in tune with what's going on politically than black people. That being said, I need y'all to understand that I am about to become a Republican. Oh my God, no, he didn't just say that. He's going to be a damn Republican. Yes. And you know why? Because the only man on this earth that can even come close to saving this country is a Republican. I thought that it would never come to a day that I would actually say this out my mouth, but it's the truth. Ron Paul is the only man that can actually save this country. Put a cape on him. Captain Ron Paul. That's him. Captain Liberty. That's what should be his super name. His superhero name. But I say that to say, okay, basically you have Mitt, you have Newt, you have Rick Santorum, you have Obama. They're all the same shit. It don't even matter, okay? And this is how you know it's the same shit. None of them have the balls to talk about the Federal Reserve Bank. And the Federal Reserve Bank is the main reason that this country is going bankrupt, that we're broke. He's the main reason. You'll never hear any of those guys talk about the NDAA. You'll never hear them talk about that. The one time that the lady actually asked Mitt Romney would he support it, he said yes. Okay, that right there should tell you I'm not voting for him. So automatically, when I see people vote for this man, it tells me a couple of things. One, that they're misinformed about what's really going on in this country. That's one. I know right away that they're misinformed. Two, it tells me that they're locked into what the mainstream media wants them to be in tune to. Okay, so I know that automatically. When you're a Ron Paul supporter, most of the time you're a younger person, or you're just somebody that's in tune with what's going on, via the internet and things like that, because you're not going to get the real news on Fox and CBS and ABC. Like, fucking forget about it. You're not going to get it. It's not going to be there. So the only way we can get it is on the internet. And if you do your research on the internet, then you'll actually see who's who and what's what. It's like the Matrix. It's really like I really think the people that made the Matrix had all of this shit in mind. The red pill, the blue pill, all this shit that's in, the real Matrix as opposed to real life. You see what I'm saying? All that shit in that movie is it's like so close to reality, it's crazy. Because now I feel like I took the red pill. You know what I'm saying? And now my eyes are open to the shit that's going on. If you just look around, it's right in front of your face. And they look at you like you're just dumb. And basically, America's not dumb. They're waking up. They're just asleep. You know what I mean? That's the thing. We're just asleep, which is another form of being ignorant. And I know when you hear somebody call you ignorant, you get offended quickly. But ignorance is nothing but a word that tells you that you're just misinformed. That's all. You know, doesn't mean you're stupid or anything like that. You're just misinformed. So what you have to do is wake up, and if you're awakened already, go tell somebody. You know, that's what happens. You tell one person, you tell them to look at YouTube on, you know, different things that's going on, or do research on the internet. That person is now enlightened, and then they go and tell another person, and then another person tells another person. And that's really what's happening right now. The country is actually starting to wake up to, see, I'm driving. You know, that's actually what's happening. You know, more and more people are waking up. Now, the problem is, we need people to wake up faster because, you know, we're running out of time. We're running out of time because if Ron Paul doesn't get in, we're fucked. He might not even see the next election. And God knows what's going to happen. You know, I don't want to go to war with Iran because if we go to war with Iran, from what I'm hearing, China and Russia is going to jump in with them. And you don't want a problem with China, okay? Now, that's one person you don't want a problem with. Not person, but people. You don't want a problem with China at all, okay? We'll be exterminated. Like, that shit don't even make sense. Leave them motherfuckers alone, okay? But like I said, if you're informed, stay informed. And do your research, talk to somebody, enlighten somebody else so they can enlighten other people. That one spark, you might be the spark that sparks that one person to be the John Connor of our time. Okay? So don't be afraid to talk to people and let them know what's going on in this country. Because it's crazy. Money's evaporating. Oh yeah, the government is out of control. They're out of control. And I love my country, by the way. I don't have anything against my country. I love my country. This is the best country in the world. But the government of this country is out of control. And they know they're out of control. You see what I'm saying? But they don't have the... to me, it comes down to this. If you're Obama, if you're Mitt, if you're New, any of those guys, it comes down to this. Just like one of my favorite movies, Casino. When Robert De Niro told the guy, you know, the guy that was well connected, and, you know, he got a job or whatever through his people to get a job at the casino, and he told him, you know, before he fired him, you know, either you're too stupid to know what's going on, or you're in on it. Either way, you're out of here. Okay? And that's the way you have to look at these guys. Either they're too stupid to know what's going on as far as the Federal Reserve and all this other shit that's going on with the country, with NDAA and all the other stuff that's utterly crazy, or you're in on it and you support it. Either way, we don't need you. That's it. Ron Paul is the only guy. He's got this 78-year-old guy with the biggest balls in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I really, really, really admire that man. You know, just for having the balls. And he's been doing it for years. So you can't look him up and say, see, he said this in 1985. But now he said, no, you can't say that. Because he's been saying the same shit year after year after year. Okay? So that's why his fan base is growing and growing and growing, because he speaks the truth. And that's it. That's all I want to know is the truth. If you're not speaking the truth, I don't want to hear from you. And these politicians don't speak the truth. And and if you're not tired of the same bullshit, then you deserve whatever you get. And that's that. If you're not tired of hearing the same bullshit. And I'm black. And I'm gonna tell you this. I used to give two shits about politics until Obama ran. And then I started doing research and getting informed with things. And to me, I really think Obama, I think he really meant well at first. He had that fire and he meant well. But I think he's compromised now, plain and simple. You know, he's a puppet, and there's no way that he's going to do anything. He'll talk a good game. Like, he's very fluent in what he says. Like, his speeches and the way he talks, he will have you believe anything, which is the most dangerous person ever. He's very contradictory to Ron Paul. Ron Paul I wish he had that kind of talk, because he would be more dangerous than what he is. But, you know, Ron Paul's greatest tool is the truth. He speaks the truth. He doesn't have to change. He doesn't have to flip-flop. And that's what will be his saving grace. Okay? So, we have to support him and get him in. But I'm going to stop talking because I need some water, and my mouth's getting dry, and I need something to drink. But until then, I would just say, stay strong, let's stick together, and get Ron Paul in.